Welcome to the Thrill of the Fight 2 YouTube page. My name is Coach Dave. Today I'm going to show you a few things. Some A-B technique to make sure you're getting better at boxing, which is getting better at your VR boxing. And the second thing we're going to watch is for your entertainment. I'm going to go against one of the best VR boxers that's out there, and I'm going to do my best. My goals on this channel is to make sure you're getting better at VR boxing. I want to make sure your health and your fitness is getting better. And I know this is not something we normally talk about. You know, it's something that's kind of maybe implied or maybe kind of in the shadows talked about. But I want to make sure your mental health is getting better through your fitness. We're not just here for VR boxing. We're not just here for our fitness. We're here for everything. So I'm going to walk you through some technique. I'm going to show you that you can get some fitness in the meantime, and we can for sure have a little bit of fun in the process. Trust me, I've already filmed the fighting portion of this video, you'll see chaos. Chaos.
The thrill of the fight. The thrill of the fight. Yo, they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight.
First, let me introduce you to the gym. This is the virtual reality gym inside of Thrill of the Fight 2. If you're not a player yet, welcome. Here in training, you can get a little bit of warm-up or practice in. Maybe you just want to work a simple jab cross and really slow it down. Or maybe you want to practice combinations hitting the particular weak points like the chin, the liver, the solar plex, the temple, the nose. What I feel like the biggest problem in virtual reality right now is everyone's trying to hit very quickly, and they're kind of letting their punches go first instead of their feet. So instead of having good motion, they're kind of going here, and they're kind of slowly leaning too far, which is going to put you off balance, and you're not going to have a very good power in your hip because your upper body is so far in front of your knee. So if this sounds like something that could possibly be you, then let's slow things down. I want to go as fast as I can do it correct. So if that's a 3 out of 10 speed, and that's as fast as I can do it correct, that's as fast as I'm going. I'm not going to go 10 out of 10 if I can't go 10 out of 10 while doing it correctly. I'm going to look for 3 things on my 1, my 2, and my 3. Jab, shoulder covers, hand covers, and my base. What I used to do is tell people to punch above their eye line. That's not always where your target's going to be, but it gets you in really good muscle memory. If I punch down here, look at the shoulder. If I punch above my eye line, it gets me real used to hiding behind the shoulder. So whenever I tell you to punch, you could punch at your target. Don't get me wrong. Your target's going to vary depending on the person and the height and the way he's moving. But for practice, I want to make sure I get in the muscle memory of getting the shoulder up. So that's why I'm going to throw a little bit above my eye level, a little bit higher than I normally would. And I really want to get used to hiding behind that shoulder during practice. So 1, hide behind it. 2, cover. 3, base. The same thing for my cross. I'm going to turn over, look at my hips like I'm swinging a baseball bat, squishing a bug on that back foot, squish the bug on the back foot, turn the hips, and the last thing that comes is this cross. Now, what are my 3 things? My 1, my 2, hiding behind the shoulder, and my 3, what was it? My base. I never want to be wobbly here. In the real world, if I were to take a hit, I don't want to fall over or get lopsided. And in this case, I don't have any impact to kind of settle on. So there's nothing stopping me from going that way. So you really want to make sure you are here and here and you have your base underneath you. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then my hook. When my cross, this cross right here comes back, that's when the hook comes. Think of it like I can't throw the hook until the cross is fully back. Then I can throw. I don't want to ever be here where my cross isn't back and my hook's going, right? Because that's chaos. Both hands are out, my chin's open, there's nothing back on my face. I'm not saying you can't do it quick. I'm not saying you can't go up and fire that hook really quick and really get used to that recoil. But generally speaking, I want to make sure my hand is back and 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 back. No matter what I'm throwing, something is back, covering my chin. Here, covering my chin. Ooh, uppercut. Hiding, cross, jab. We're here hiding, working on our defense and offense. So 3 simple things that you can carry over to your next boxing match. Even if it is just a jab. I want to focus every time I jab, boom, cover, cover, base. Cool. Maybe that's easy. Maybe I want to go boom, boom. Now I want to make sure I'm there. That's strong. Maybe I'm done with that. Maybe I can now freelance it. Maybe I want to make sure my cross is strong. Now I want to improvise. I want to throw a lead uppercut. I want to make sure my cross is there. My cross comes back and boom. But regardless, we know 1, protection, protection, base. The next punch, protection, protection, base. The next punch, protection, protection, base. You know, I know that the whole process, I'm here, I can work on that foundation. So the way this will work is you're brand new, you work on a foundation. Basics, 101. as you get really good at that foundation, you'll develop your own style throughout that foundation. You know what it reminds me of? You know, I'm a gamer at heart, right? So it reminds me of like an old school RPG game, right? Just like that, right? I'm gonna have to kind of say, do I want charisma up, or do I want sneak or one-handed? So that's the kind of battle that you play here. You know, it's maybe my style's here, you know, maybe my defense is now, my meter just went down, but my agility just spiked because I'm so used to playing here, I can play that game. So work on your foundation, start develop your style within that foundation as you get good at the foundation. Don't go style after like an hour and a half of foundation. Okay, so we need some more time at foundation. I have someone in this lobby that is probably my hardest fight. Tyborg. He is someone that's been a force in the VR world, and today we're gonna do 3 2-minute rounds for your enjoyment. All right, let's go. There you go. Let's do this, Tyborg. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good. All right, round 1. Don't be fooled by my gasping. I'm very much in shape. Oh, shit.
Let's fight.
Round 2. Pushing the cardio again. See, you can play a little bit of boxing here, not just bombard them with chaos. All right, I'm awake. Sorry about my performance.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Ready? Box. Hey, you all right? Okay, get ready. Fight!
Woo! That was nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so for y'all
Okay.
that don't know, I'm 2 knockdowns to 1.
Okay,
If I get knocked down again, that is the end of the fight.
Box on.
Maybe that means I should play it safe. The timing.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
Look, I would have lost that round. Maybe I still did, but we have one more round left. But I do want to premise I'm a fan of this first and foremost. I don't think I could find something else to have as much fun, push cardio this much, and work on something. You know, like there's a drive. I don't want to get punched by this guy, even if it is virtually. So if you have a little bit more of a push than, you know, jumping on a treadmill or cycling, you know, lifting weights or whatever it is, but so much fun. So let's enjoy this third round. I'm sure he's gonna come out hot, so so I look forward to it.
Seconds out. Okay, get ready? Let's fight. You all right?
He's cutting over my
Get ready.
my southpaw shoulder, so just right-handed stance
Let's go.
from this point on.
Look at me. You okay? Okay, get ready. Box on.
We had 10 seconds. At least I think. Or 10 seconds.
7, 8.
Could be on my head.
You okay?
Thank you, sir. All right, let's look at this scoreboard. Overview, win by decision. The score is I lost the first round, got my stuff together slowly. These knockdowns is how I won. You know, evening it out, I would have lost that second round for sure. In the third round, for sure, is what took me over to get the win on that round. Damage though, look. Damage is nearly equal. He's definitely topped me on the first round there. So overall, Tyborg got the damage. So it tells you how strong the knockdowns are when it comes to a judge's decision, right? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed me and Tyborg's fight. I hope you enjoyed the little pointers that I gave you today. And remember, you'll start seeing me twice a week here on the Thrill of the Fight 2 YouTube page. So endless content, endless all day. Be ready for it. And if you're not already subscribed to the Thrill of the Fight 2 YouTube channel, come on. It's right here for you. I'll make it easy. I'll put it right here. Look at this. Go ahead.